Hello everyone, welcome once again to today's training session. I hope everyone is doing good and we had a very impactful lesson during our previous session. In today's session we are going to treat introduction to ArcGIS Survey123 Connect. But before we get into the hands-on session, we have to first present to you um, the PowerPoint for the topic itself. So, first of all, let's delve into it. So this is what we are going to cover in this session. First of all, we have to know what ArcGIS Survey 123 is, and we have to get inside Survey 123 Connect. Two ways to build a survey: we have the website and we have the Connect. And also, we come to the Connect versus the web feature comparison. Then why you choose Connect over the web, key benefits, and we get started with the best practices. So I think even in spatial analysis, when you want to start with your analysis, the first thing that comes to mind is for you to ask questions. In this session, what comes to mind is what is ArcGIS Survey 123? That's what you are going to ask yourself. What survey ArcGIS Survey 123 is? So generally, Survey 123 is Esri's form-centric data collection app. So we can use ArcGIS Survey 123 to create forms, or you can say questionnaire, and as well collect data. So as you are collecting data on the field, it comes with the questionnaire or the survey. So you choose to give the attributes you want to the data you are picking on the field. We first start by creating the survey, then we collect the data, then later on we analyze the results as it creates a new layer in the survey 123. So when it comes to the tools, we have two authoring tools. We have the web designer and we have the connect. So the web designer is a browser-based drag and drop, great for getting started fast or very snappy. I think that one is very straightforward and easy. You don't need any complications or any very intense analysis. But when it comes to the Connect, desktop is a desktop app using XLSForm or Excel sheet to build advanced complex surveys. So when it comes to the Connect, you do complex calculations, you can build very advanced analysis or very complex surveys in ArcGIS Connect. So I've been talking about ArcGIS Survey 123 Connect. These are the comparisons between Survey123 Connect and then Survey123 Web Designer. So when it comes to the capabilities, authoring environments, when it comes to Web Designer, it's a browser, drag and drop. When it comes to Connect, it's a desktop app plus Excel sheets or XLSForm. So another capability is the best for getting started quickly when it comes to Web Designer because it's very simple and straightforward. And when it comes to the Connect, it's very complex, large scale surveys because it's like you are programming in Excel sheets. And we have repeat questions. It is very limited in web browser, but for Connect, it has a full support in Connect. And we have, you can custom picture questions. It's not available in web designer, but it's supported by Connect. We have advanced calculations and constraints. It is very basic in web designer, but when it comes to Connect, it's very extensive and formula driven. So another capability is question level styling when it comes to HTML and CSS. The web designer, it's very limited in web designer, but it has full control in the Connect. And we have the offline field data collection. I think both of them can do. And editing after conversion to Connect. I think in web browser we have the view analyze only, but in Connect we have the full editing. Yeah, so these are the benefits of Connect over web ArcGIS Survey123. So in Connect, you can repeat questions, capture multiple sub-records, assets, observations, household member within a single survey with full control over how repeats appear. So we also have sophisticated logic and calculations. We can also customize our picture and SVG questions. Um, we have mature multilingual authoring. So for here, you have to manage translations for every survey element directly in the XLSForm with a workflow built for large multi-country surveys across Sambus West Africa footprint. So the next one is, I think, granular question by question styling. And we also have the built for complexity at scale. When a survey outgrows the web designer's drag and drop limit, Connect XLSForm structure keeps large multi-page, multi-repeat surveys organized and maintainable. Yeah, so when should you reach for Connect? So I think for the web designer, when you are very novice or new to the Survey123 and want to start quickly, the web designer is best for you. And the survey is short and straightforward. You only need standard question types. One person will manage form and data together. But when we move to the Connect, you need to repeat for multi-sub records. Your logic involves multi-step calculation. You want custom picture questions, you need fine-grained question level styling. Then the survey will scale across many forms or teams. Yeah, so now we are going to get started with the Survey123 Connect. Let's get our hands on the practical session. So first of all, we are going to download and sign in using our credentials. So in ArcGIS Online, there is something we call username credentials. So username license. You can use the username license to log into your ArcGIS Survey123 Connect and also ArcGIS dashboards. So after downloading and signing in, we start from a template. We have advanced templates and we also have a standard template. But as the name suggests, advanced comes way over the standard template. And we also build and test logic, then we publish and share on any platform at all, either being ArcGIS Online or ArcGIS Enterprise. Thank you. So now we are moving to the practical session of the survey. Yeah, so let's take it like you've already downloaded your ArcGIS Survey123 Connect, and you've already logged in using your credentials. So when I open this site, you can see my name and you can see my logins as well. So the first thing we are going to do in the map to is to click on the new survey. So we are going to create a new survey from scratch. Yeah, so we click on it, then we give it a title. So let's say Introduction to Survey, ArcGIS Survey123 Connect. Then we choose the advanced template. Then we click on the Create Survey. As you can see, the XLS form is already opened. So you can call this one XLS form, or you can call it Excel sheet. You can use the names interchangeably. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, yeah. So first of all, we have no idea about what we see in the Excel sheet. So we just have to clear the rows in the what we see right now. We have to clear the rows in the Excel sheets. Then you just have to delete the row to make it empty. Then you go to choices. You delete this row to also make it empty. You can tell. Okay. All right. So we have the XLS form session, and we also have the app, the Connect app. So this is where we are going to regulate, or we are going to preview what we have done in the Excel sheet. So I think what we cleared in the choices sheet and the survey sheet is what the preview of what we cleared in the Excel sheet is what we are having here. So you can see the example test question and the example select one question. So I think if I have to update it, farmer's phone number. We are going to also choose the community the farmer comes from, then the farmer's location. We do the land ownership, then we come to which crops are grown on this farm, the current growth stage. We also have the farm photo and farming method, the method they use for their farming. So let's start with number one, which is the farmer's full name. So we choose test. So test is normally used for questions or fields that needs the user to type their options. Here you don't choose, you have to type it in the field. So for farmer's full name, we can't set a predefined names for them to choose from. No, this one you have to type your name in there. So we choose test, then we come to the name for the field. You are going to choose farmer underscore full underscore name. Then the label, whatever you type in the label is what you are going to see on the field. So the label, we can leave spaces and type farmer's full name. So this is what you are going to see when you take the survey to the field. This is the name you are going to see on the survey form. So after doing this, I just have to click on save to save it. Then we go to the preview side to see what's happening there. Okay, so you can see farmer's full name here. So I can just type my name. So if this is the only question in the survey I'm about to create, I just have to type my name, then I submit. So this is just by the way. Let's go back to the form, and we come to, I leave a space. You can just do it beneath the text, or you can leave a space. Anyways it works. So for the gender is going to be predefined, because for gender we only have two genders. We have the male and the female. So I will choose select one list name. So here, because we are going to fill our choices sheet with the male and female, I would have to replace this name with the list name with gender. Yes. Then I come to the choices. Then here, the list name, I type gender, because in the survey I typed gender over there, so you can't change anything here. You have to just type what you see in the survey. So gender. Then the name, I have two genders, so we have the male and the female. Yeah, I also, you just have to copy these two and leave it here. Then let's go back to our survey. So now I can just type gender in name and gender in the label as well. So I get to save it. Then we can go to the preview and see what's happening. Yes. So first of all, we did the farmer's full name. Now the farmer's gender. So you can choose male or female. Then you submit your survey. Okay. So the next thing is age. So age, you are going to type. We can't have a predefined age. So age, you choose integer. You choose integer for age. So the field type is integer, and the name is age. So age, or you can type farmer's age. Yes. So for this one, we are not going to list anything in the choices sheet. Because you are going to type it yourself. You have nothing to choose for. Then we come to the phone number. So the phone number, this is where the trick is. The phone number, you can't choose integer because you can't type 0 in that field. Yeah, because our numbers normally start from 0, blah, 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 going 055, 0243 or something. So we are going to choose test because for test, it contains both text and numbers. So you can type 0 in the test field. So we are going to use test as the field type for phone number. Then we in the name we type phone number, phone underscore number. Then we type phone number space phone number. Don't forget that the label is what you are going to see on the survey, not the name. The name is a backend option, and the label is what you are going to see on the survey. So the label, when it comes to label, you can choose the name you want to appear on the survey. So our next question is community. So the community the farmer comes from. So if for community, if you are in a very small space or a very small area that you have very limited sub areas, you can just type the names or make it predefined names in the community. But for this one, we don't know any community at all. So let's say I'm giving you a survey of which I don't know you anywhere. You just have to type your community. So we choose test for the community. Yes. Okay, so our next question is land ownership. Yes, land ownership. Hmm. So for land ownership, we are going to choose um, select one because we have predefined option for land ownership. Okay, so these are the choices for land ownership. So in the list name, select one list name. You are going to type land. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So because we are having order here, um, we have to also build a question for the order. So for you to do that, we first have to go back to the type, which is the survey, and here we just have to choose select one list underscore name, then we type the land ownership. Um, Maybe I don't want to use the same name, so land owner. Yeah, let me use that. Then yeah, I can also use land owner as well, because we don't want the same names to be appearing there. Then here we can type who owns the land. No, let's use what is the type of land. What is the type of land ownership? Yes. Then we click here to scroll to relevant. So on the tabs, you can see type, name, label, hint, constraint. So we come to relevant. Then on the same line as the landowner, we have script that we use so that the order also appears as a new question. So which is the script? So the script is selected into brackets. Then we have no, we have the dollar sign before another bracket. Then we have the land owner, land owner. Then bracket close, comma, space. Then we type the order and we close the brackets. Then we close the brackets. So now let's save it and go to the preview session. Okay, so um, I think I have to change the question type to test. Then question type to test. Okay. Then we change this one to land order. Then here we type please specify. then we save it, then we come to the preview session. And wait, well, listening not interested. Okay, so now it means there's something wrong with the choice sheet, so we go back to the choice sheet. Okay, so mm, okay. Mm. All right, so we continue with the test field for the order in the choice sheet. So you can, when we come to the choices sheet, we can see the order here. So this is where you are going to type your own option over there. So we get back to the survey. We choose test field for the order. Then in the name, we type the land ownership order, land underscore ownership underscore order. Then this is what is actually going to appear in the order question. So it will tell you to please specify your own option. Then we go to the relevant. So we come to the relevant tab here. Then we type this expression over there. So I think the programmers will understand this one better than we the generators. So you type the selected bracket open, then the dollar sign bracket open, land ownership. So you just have to copy the land ownership from here, from the name, then you paste it here. Then you should also make sure that the order you have here matches with the order we have here. So if you are starting the order with a capital letter, it should be the same here. It should be the same in the relevant field. So you have to use capital letter for the O when you are spelling the order, as you've done that in the choice sheet. So now we save it, then we go back to the preview. So when you scroll down and you click on order, it will tell you to specify. So if you don't have your choice in the options we have here, the owned, rented, family land, lease, then you type your option in the box you see over there. So now let's go to our next question. So on the next line, vegetables, and groundnut. There can be a scenario that you wouldn't find your crop in here, so we just add order to it so that you can type it. The farmer can type it his or herself. So order, just like we did for the land ownership, we are going to do same for the order. So let's come here, then do choose test, then we go for crop. Let's do crop type order. Crop type order. Then here we please specify then we copy this relevant, then we paste it here. Here we are going to replace the land ownership with crop type. So you just have to copy the crop type, then we paste it here. Okay. Now let's save our work, then go to the preview session. Okay, so you click on order, then you can specify your own. If you have two or more or multiple crops in here, you can choose multiple. So maybe you have one here, you have the other one not here, then you can type as well, or you can choose multiple crops. So let's move to our next question. We go for farming method. So I think the farming method is also predefined. So we are going for select one, then we clear the list name and we type farming underscore method. So we do same with farming underscore method. Then here we can leave space and type okay. So let's go to choices and type farming underscore method. We have three farming methods. We have the manual, we have the mechanized, and we have the mixed. Sorry. So we just copy this. You just have to copy and paste it here. We come back, we save our work, then we come to the preview session. Yeah, so for the farming method, you can see all the farming method listed here. So manual, you have the manual, you have the mechanized, you have the mixed. So you choose from whichever way you are doing your farm. Let's get back to the survey. So our next question is, I think we have two more questions to go. So for next question, we are going to do with the farm location. So for the farm location, you choose a geo point for the farm location. Geo point, then you name it farm location, farm underscore location. Then here you name farm location. Then I save it. Let's go to the preview. So you can see the map over here. The blue point you are seeing there is my location, where I'm located at the moment. So if you can't see this, you can even click on this one. It will take you to your location. Then so after you click on it, then if you are just standing in the farm, you just have to click here, and it will take you to where you are standing in the farm, your location. Yes, and you just have to submit. So if you are using a handheld GPS, or you are using your phone, which has a better accuracy, then you are going to get a very good accuracy to your location. So okay, so we are done with the location. Now we are going to do farm image. Yes, so sometimes we have to take picture of the farm. I have to take picture of the farm to prove that we've really done that. So farm image, farm underscore image, then here farm image. Yes, so I save it. Because these ones are straightforward, it doesn't need any choices. So you just come to the preview, then then you see two options here. You can see the folder and you can see the camera view. So if you want to take a very live picture, you use the camera. And if you have the picture already, maybe you're taking the picture already and it's sitting in your local drive, you just have to click on this folder, then you browse to where the picture is. with the survey. So we have let's start filling it here and see how it goes. So we have my name, let's say Kwame Kanche, then male, age 30, then phone number 0555526. Then we have community, let's take Asherman. Then the land ownership is a family land. Which crops grown on this farm? Maize, cassava, other we have pumpkin. Then farming method is we have where we use mechanized and we have where we have to go manual. So I just click here, assuming I'm on the farm already, so I just click on here to choose my location. Then you can see this icon here, check icon. You click on it to check, then you take it. Then for the photo, you can just click on it to have any photo at all. Then when you have any comments, you just type it in here. So let me type, the training has been a success. And so then you just have to click on this check icon for you to check it. And I think there's another thing that would have to be shown before we are done with this session. So here, these are the questions that are going to appear on the survey form. And then we have some of these questions that whenever you don't answer, you can't submit your survey form. So you have to just put a constraint on it for you to fill that side before you are able to submit. So for that one, okay. So for the constraint I was talking about, there are questions that are it requires you to fill before you can submit the survey, because you can't tell me when you are submitting a survey, you are a farmer and you are submitting the survey for the part that has a farmer's full name, you want to skip it. No, we can't do that. So when we are creating the survey form, we can see for this question, the farmer's full name, it is required for you to fill. So I choose yes. For the age, it is required as well. Gender is required. Almost all the questions are required. So you just have to just go on the line, click on the required, choose yes. So for the order, we leave the order because it can be optional. Then for this one, we choose yes. The order, we leave it. We choose yes for this. Yes. Okay, let me go back. For here, you choose yes. And then you choose yes for the farm location. Farm image, you choose yes. Then additional comments is optional. Additional comments can be required. It's optional. So let's say we can go to the preview, see what. So you can see the required questions. You can see the red star telling you that these questions are required. So if you don't fill, so let's say I fill this one, I do for this, I don't do for age, maybe I do for age, I don't do for number, I do for community, I choose here, I choose then I tell my business, then I want to submit. It will tell me that the required area is for you to fill before you can submit your forms. Yes. Okay. Okay. So now that we are done with the survey, our next step is for us to publish it onto our ArcGIS Online or ArcGIS Enterprise. So for me, this account is actually synced with ArcGIS Online. So if I'm to publish this survey, it goes straight to ArcGIS Online platform, not ArcGIS Online Enterprise. Yes. So we just come here. You can see the publish. We click on publish survey. Yes, so it has been completed. Now you click on OK. Then okay. So now I've been able to publish my survey onto my ArcGIS Online. So um, this is my ArcGIS Online platform. So I have to come to my content because that's where I'm going to see the survey for my public. So because normally you can't monitor the operations or the field work on the Survey123, but you can monitor it on another platform, which is a platform like ArcGIS Dashboard. So whenever you post or you publish the survey onto your ArcGIS Online, it comes with a default web map. It comes with a default feature layer. Then your form itself is being published. So now I want to open the form and try to collect data with the form. So you can see the introduction to Survey123 Connect form. don't consider the accuracy. Don't consider the accuracy on the laptop because the laptop doesn't have any accuracy that can be attached to the map. But if when I'm using a phone, I think I can get either within either 1.5 to 2 meters accuracy, and that's not bad at all. So I just have to click on this check sign. Then here I can take a photo. So let's say I take a photo with yes. Then let's say this is the farm photo or farm image. Then maybe I encounter something on the farm, or I experience something with the farmers. So I would have to type the experience in the comment section. So let's say the farmers were very difficult to deal with. Okay, then we just have to submit. So we send. Yes. Okay, then so I think there's a point that people ask, what if you go to the farm and there's no internet? So this is what you are going to do when you don't have internet on the farm. You can fill your form all right. So let's do Amaba is female, age 50, number, community, Banso, own the land. She has made this, then she uses manual, then she clicks here to pick the location. So you pick the location of the farm, then you take, maybe you don't have the farm, you already have the farm image on your phone, so you browse to it, then you click. Oh, let me not use this one. Sorry about that. So use which picture am I going to use? Let's use any picture at all. So we use this one. Then we add additional comment. Maybe the farmer wasn't feeling well. Okay, so I'm going to submit. So here you have three options. You have send now, continue this survey, then save in outbox. So if you are on the field and you don't have internet on the field, you just have to click on the save in outbox. So when you come to a place that you are connected to an internet, you just have to click on the outbox, then you click on send. Then we are good to go. So now let's go back to our ArcGIS Online to check the results we've submitted. So I close. Now I get back to my content. Then yes, then so I just want to open the map if we are going to see the point on the map. If we don't see the point on the map, then I think we would have to just open the layer itself. Okay, so I think we can see the points here. So it's either you zoom to the point or you click on this three dots, then you click zoom to. So it will give you the actual location of the point. Then you can zoom to where the point is. I think it's still loading. Okay. So this is where I took the point. I can see it here. Okay. I think basically that's all the process you would have to go through to create a survey form and pick a data or collect data with a survey form. I hope you had a very insightful and very impactful training session today. I hope to see you another time. Have the best of your day.